Hello, I welcome you back to this interesting topic. So it's a continuation. We are going to start from where we ended last time. So this is just a continuation. I just want you to follow me clearly and attentively. So we are starting this wonderful subtopic called concentration. The first thing you need to know is the definition. What is concentration? It is very important to understand what you are talking about before anything. What is concentration? So concentration is just defined as the amount. So we say concentration is the amount of solutes. So the amount of solutes dissolved. So this is the amount of solids dissolved in a unit. So dissolved in a unit volume. Amount of solids dissolved in a unit volume of the solution. Of the what? Of the solution. This is the definition of concentration. So if you see a question in an exam, they're telling you to say define concentration. You just tell them concentration is just the amount of solids dissolved in a unit volume of the solution. This is a simple definition that you are supposed to understand. And I also want you to know that the units for concentration, so the SI unit of this thing, concentration, what is the SI unit? The SI unit is what we say grams per cubed decimeters, or we are just going to say mole per what cubed decimeters. So concentration can be in these units. It can also be in these other units. So the concentration that we get to talk about can be in grams per cubed decimeters or moles per cubed decimeters. It can have these two units. This is what you are supposed to understand. I also want you to know that the concentration that is expressed in this, so I'll say the concentration that is expressed, so the concentration that is expressed in mole per cubed decimeters. So the concentration that is expressed in these units is called molarity. Is called what? Is called molarity. This is what you are supposed to know. It is called what? We get to call it molarity. Where you understand that molarity is just defined as the number of moles of solids per liter of a solution. So this is also another thing. So the same concentration now, there is this word that I've introduced called molarity. So it is very important for you to also know the definition of what? Of molarity that we are talking about. So I'm saying that molarity is just defined as the number. So this one we say is the number. Is the what? Is the number. Number of what? Number of moles. Number of moles of what? Number of moles. So this way, the moles of solids. Number of moles of solids per liter. Per what? Per liter. So we say per liter. Per liter of solution. This is the definition of what? This is the definition of molarity, where we say that molarity, the symbol for molarity is capital letter M, where we say molarity is equal to, we say moles, we say per what? Per liter, like this. Or we can say this is the same as concentration is equal to number of moles over what? Over volume. It is just one and the same. So you understand that the N there, this is the number of what? Number of moles. I guess we know that. Number of moles. Then the V that is there, we understand that that is the what? That is the volume. This one here is the what? Is the volume of the solution. So these are cardinal things that you are supposed to know. These are certain things that you are supposed to understand. So let's say you are given an example, a question that is like this. Let us look at an example. I guess even as I'm teaching like this, explaining these things, you are able to write down certain notes. These things are very simple, so you need to be writing down certain notes to help you catch up this particular topic. So the question is, what is the morality? What is the morality? What is the morality? So, what is the morality of a solution? What is the morality of a solution of 6 grams of 6 grams of what? 6 grams of sodium chloride. So 6 grams of sodium chloride dissolved in 500 milliliters. So milliliters of what? Of water. This is a question that is here. You are told to calculate what? You are told to calculate the morality. How can you answer the question? First thing, you need to convert the grams of sodium chloride. So this one, the sodium chloride, you need to convert the grams of sodium chloride to moles of sodium chloride. So in other words, we need to calculate the molar mass. That is the first step that we are going to do. We calculate the number of moles. So we know, okay, this one that is here, we know and understand that number of moles for what? Sodium chloride. This is sodium chloride is equal to what? We say mass, this is a formula, over what? Over molar mass. These are things that we already know. I guess we all know how to go about this. Where we say mass is what? 6 grams over. What is the molar mass? Molar mass of sodium chloride. I guess we all know how to calculate the molar mass. This is, let me explain it, because there are some people that are just joining in. So if I just say we all know, there are certain people that can be remaining behind. This is chlorine. So chlorine, what is the mass number? 35.5. Maybe you are wondering, where is the one coming from? The one is to tell you the number of atoms of chlorine that are there. Then we've got this one. This we say 1 times what is the mass number? 23. So there we've got 35.5. There we've got 23. So when we add, what is the answer? We need to add. So when we add, what answer are we getting? The answer that we are going to get, that is 5. This is 8.5. That is the answer we are getting. So it is the one I'm going to put here, 58.5. So grams per mole, since that is the molar mass, which is equal to, get your calculator when you divide here. So help me by dividing. What answer are you getting? What is your answer? So when you divide, I don't know if you are getting this same one, 0.62 moles of what? Of sodium chloride. So we were calculating of what? Sodium chloride. So this is what we are supposed to do. We've calculated the number of moles. So the question is telling us to find the morality. This morality is determined by moles per liter of a solution. Have you seen? Per liter of a what? Of a solution. That liter of a solution, that is same as volume. So after doing all this, what I need to do now, I write now the formula where I'm going to say this morality is same as concentration but expressed in these units, or that one like that. That one that is on top there, so that one, mole per cubed dense meters. It is just one and the same. So what I need to do here, I say concentration is equal to, I'm going to say number of moles over what? Over the volume. So the volume that I'm using is this one. So over volume, which is equal to So this is the answer was 0.62 over, then what is the volume? We are given 500. This is in milliliters. We need to convert it to what? We need to convert it to liters. What do? We get the 500 divided by 1000. So when we divide it by 1000, we are going to get 0.5. So it is 0.5 what? Liters. I'm going to use these ones now. So you're not supposed to use milliliters. We've seen here there is liters. Even there we had liters. So don't put milliliters. We put 0.5. If you haven't put units there, even there you're not supposed to put units. It should be uniform. So finally, what is the answer there? The answer you are going to get will be 1.2. Then you put molar. That is the symbol. Have you seen? So it's 1.2 what? Molar. So whenever you see a question where given you molar, you need to sense something like that. Okay, it is coming from that particular formula. So this is what we get to call what? This is what we get to call molarity. So this is what you are supposed to know. This is some things that you need to understand. As simple as this. I guess we are moving together. We are able to see how to calculate questions if they are to come in an exam. These are methods, and this is how we are supposed to be calculating questions. I guess we are moving together, isn't it? We are all able to follow through. You are able to understand what I'm teaching you. Just like this, this is how you are going to be encountering questions in your exams. So I just want you to follow me clearly and attentively. Let us look at another example. You see, if a question was to come in this way, you must be able to answer it. This is just an introduction to this, and I just want you to get the concept. So let us look at this particular example. It's another example. As I'm writing, you are also writing, because I want us to be moving together. Even as I'm teaching you, we are almost concluding stoichiometry calculation. And our next topic is also interesting. These are interesting topics. You just need to fall in love with them. So the next example is saying, this is example 2. It's saying a solution. So I'll say a solution of glucose. So a solution of glucose. A solution of glucose contains. So a solution of glucose contains 0.45 grams of what? Of glucose. This is a question of what? Of glucose in, so I'm going to say in what? In 0.075 cubed dense meters of solution. Hope you're writing down. Of solution. Then the question is saying calculate. So they are now telling you to say calculate the concentration. They want you to calculate the what? They want you to calculate the concentration. Calculate the concentration of glucose. So you are taught to calculate the concentration of glucose solution. Calculate the concentration of glucose in what? In grams per cubed dense meters. They are already telling you that you are supposed to put your units in what? In this. So this question is very simple. You don't even have to worry about anything. You're not supposed to worry about anything at all. So they're telling you to express your answer in this. This is grams. So this is to tell you that another formula for concentration, to summarize some things, this is where we say mass over what? Over volume. This is another formula you can use for concentration. So where we are just going to say, okay, concentration is equal to, then I say, okay, what I'm going to do here, I say, what is the mass using that formula? What is the mass? a solution, calculate the concentration of glucose solution. Then I'm told that a solution of glucose contains this number of grams. So that is the mass, 0.45 grams over. What is the what? What is the volume now? Volume. Volume is given just there. That is 0.075. Then I say cubed dense meters, where the answer will be equal to what? When I divide, the answer will be what? If I'm not mistaken, 6. So I'll say 6 grams per cubed dense meters of what? Of glucose solution. Of glucose what? Of glucose solution. Like this. I've answered the question. So this is how I'm supposed to answer questions. These are methods you are supposed to put into consideration. Can we fail to do this? No, we can't. We can't fail to do this. I trust you people, and I know you can't fail to do this. So this is where we are going to end from, and let me see how you are going to work out certain questions that I'm about to give you. Just see how you are going to answer them. So if you are able to answer questions, I'll see if you are able to answer. So here we'll just be moving slowly until we finish it, because I don't want you to miss any concept. So this is where we are going to end from, and this is the answer there, expressed in the same units we were taught. So we end here. Thank you so much.